Hey guys, it's like butter from the forums. I have a little bit of a mini review today. Basically, we have here a permit holder. With gas prices on the rise, I really want to use my motorcycle more often for travel to and from work and school and things like that. So, uh, I posted a thread last week or so on the forums, asking if anybody knew of any sort of product that would securely hold my permit because I'm worried, either just pasting it on the windscreen of the motorcycle that it would get stolen, and there are fees associated with some of my permits being stolen, and it's something like 25 to 40 bucks depending on which one. So it would be costly if they were stolen, and as you can see, user YZFer on the forums contacted me, and he got to work. And within one day, he came up with this contraption. Uh, as you can see, I've already taken the screws out, but basically, this is a plexiglass cover seated within a metal frame unit, so it's very secure. And basically, it's held together by two screws here, so it would seat over the unit itself, and basically you would have to find some sort of locking mechanism. Now, I went through a few different types of ideas, and one of them was basically I went to Lowe's. I got some metal cable, which was 1/8 of an inch, and I fed it through here. I looped it, and then I realized that I couldn't undo it because in order to remove the screws, you'd have to undo the loop. So that idea didn't work. So what I did was I cut that wire, and I went looking for ideas on the internet, and I found this. Basically, what this is a gun lock cable, and as you can see, it ties in at one end, but it can come loose at the other side, so you can easily slip it in and out of the hole without having to worry about having loops and another lock on top of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward this video to a state that shows the unit on the motorcycle itself, and shows how you can have a little bit of a secure parking permit holder. Actually, before moving on to the actual installation on the bike, I want to show you guys how this works. Basically, the plexiglass unseats. There's a hole in the back here where you can push up the plexiglass up from the seating of the frame, and you're able to, if I can get my coordination right here, you're able to either exchange permits if you have multiple permits. He did kind of think of, I guess maybe for a future product, you can sort of have a dual-sided plexiglass, so if you have two permits, you can just flip to one side or the other. But for now, this is obviously very good for me because, like I said, it gives me the actual option of taking my motorcycle to and from where I need permits and not having to worry about it being stolen. So once you seat the permit in, you just slide it back in the frame, it seats. You get the framing over here, which goes over the top. Trying to do this one-handed is not fun. And once it's seated like that, you just put the screws back in here, which I'm going to do in between the break in this video. And the next scene should show you guys it mounted on the bike with this firearm lock. Alright, so here we have parking permit holder in place and locked in. It's wrapped partly around the triple tree area, and it cannot be lifted up and over. It's just not enough length, so I think that's about 2 feet of length on that gun lock. So this is basically what I was looking for, because when I go to work or to school, I do have a couple of permits that I need to take with me, and my only option was to really take the car, because sometimes I do have a lot of things to take with me, so the car is a necessary thing. But when I just need to carry a few things in my backpack, then this will definitely serve its purpose. Protect the permit from getting stolen easily, because you could tape it, I suppose, on the windscreen or just place it somewhere in the dash. But for one or two of the parking permits that I have, or you have to pay $30 a pop to get them replaced, that's pretty costly. So The only other thing I could really mention is that I'm still working on underneath here. I'm trying to find some sort of padding or um, something to prevent it from scraping around. Like so when he comes by and starts moving it around, from getting scratches on the fairings or against the tank itself. So I have a few ideas in mind. I did have a product, but I can't seem to find it right now. I tried Plastidip before a little bit, but I don't think Plastidip really would work that well. So anyway, I really have to applaud YZFer for his craftsmanship. It really is an item that sort of goes beyond what I imagined it would have to be to serve my purposes. So he's really good at what he does, and if you guys need something, look him up, and he just might be able to provide you a solution. So anyway, that's about that. Thank you to YZFer again for his time, and he's a really good guy, and basically, yeah, this is it.